Hello YouTube, hello friends and people in virtual world, welcome back to Baggy's TMD. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button if you enjoy this video. Right, we are back again with the Hurricane build. This was going so well until I picked things up and tried a few test bits, and the instrument panel fell off the cockpit area, and then when I was messing with the cockpit, the seat fell off. So yay me! So hopefully today we're going to do step 6, which is putting the cockpit and the instrument panel in. I think we're going to have to do that separate because there just isn't enough contact surface there to be able to glue it. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong or what, but hey ho, we're all here for the learning experience, aren't we? So I'm going to give it a go, see if we can get step 7 done. So we've got the 2 fuselage. I don't know how to say it properly, but see if we can get them 2 together. Then next time we can join it then up to the wings and everything. So yeah, like I say, it all fell apart, which was a bit of a knicker really, because I'd carefully put it in a little tub I'd got, so it was all going to be nice and safe. And then my big ham-fisted fingers break everything. So yeah, we're just going to chop the fuselage just off the sprue. What we'll do is we'll test fit the bits first, just to see how it's all going to go together. Hopefully you find that there's less of a shadow you're working. I've finally figured out, after having this new phone for probably 6 months now, that I can actually have the torch on while I do a video and not just while I take a photo, which is really nice. So hopefully there's a little bit of a shadow still there, but hopefully it's a little bit better for you. So yeah, just clearing off the little tabs. We are the one there. Now what you'll notice on these, I don't know if you're going to be able to see very well. Oh yeah, you can. Actually, it's helped the focus, isn't it, having the torch on? That's not too bad. Some little pins there. See if I can get something a bit darker just to get behind it. See, just see there, some pins. Obviously, they locate onto the other fuselage half. And when you're putting it together, you want to make sure that the seam across the 2 edges is nice and smooth. Don't make it slightly jagged, or else you'll be able to see the seam, and it's an absolute pain in the arse to try and remove. So, we've got a little tab there, which corresponds to a little tab on the bit of the seat, cockpit, back, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I'm losing the plot already today. I mean, I've only just started. So this just goes in here, just goes like that. You've got to make sure that the seat front is on the front of the actual, oh, just all that shot there, I do apologise. So yeah, that clips into there. You've got to make sure that the seat front is in front of the fuselage, so it sits there. I've just been trying for about 5 minutes to get it to sit in the little recess, and then couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work properly. And then realised I was being a complete nut at all, and I was trying to fit it wrong. Right, we're going to test fit it all together first, but somewhere I've managed to lose my blue tack. There it is. Hold on, I can see it. It had fell into the great big pileus of crappiest that is down the side of my modelling table. The other half loves my modelling area. It's just an absolute tip. So yeah, so you see there's a little tab. Ooh, I can get you quite close in, and it'll actually focus. There's a little tab there. There's a tiny little tab just there, and them 2 go together. Then that sort of fits there. We'll just bodge this bit of blue tack in just to hold it in place while we try and figure out some other little bits, because we can add a little bit of glue afterwards, and that's not going to hurt, because there's going to be a bit of room for us to get into the cockpit. There is, but yeah. So we'll just cut the other half off. Just double check that that bit's going to fit all right. If that does, then we'll go in, put the instrument panel in. Like I say, we're going to glue the two fuselages together. I've already got a couple of strips of tape all ready to one side, because when you've glued it together, it's always best to tape it together and give it 24 hours to dry before you even attempt to touch it. This is like the make or break bit, really, isn't it, for applying the two fuselage halves going together. Just get rid of these little pin marks. Interesting fact for you. The early Hurricanes, like the Mark 1s and Mark 2s, had a fabric skin on them. They weren't all metal, it was a fabric. There you go. Interesting pub fact for you if ever it comes up in a pub quiz. A bit like the Mosquito was made primarily out of wood. I can't speak today. I promise I haven't had a drink. I'm on call this week, so I can't drink. And I still can't speak. I can't. There we go. So yeah, we're just going to draw these two fuselage, I can't say that word. The two halves of the plane together, there we go. We'll say that, because I cannot say fuselage at all today. It's coming out every which way and how. Now this is awkward, because you've now got to get the two bits to line up. I do apologise if I got a shot here. I'm trying to... Normally it's right under my nose when I start joining bits together. Oh no. Yeah, that ain't right. Let's try again. Oh, hold on. It's all going Pete Tong again. It's all going Pete Tong. See, this proves I'm a professional. If I was a professional, it'd be all going really, really well by now. Oops. Losing a bit of blue tack. Blue tack did not do its job. Squads the blue tack in there. Right. Shall we have another go? I keep going out of shot, don't I? I do apologise. It is like 1:45 in the morning. I'm on call. I'll say I'm on call this week, so modelling time is very much at premium. It's all broke again. Once again, apologies if you can hear any noise. I'll say it's 1:45, but my neighbours are still really loud. Oh well, house hunting next week. That'll be fun. Get away from where I live, away from my dodgy neighbours. They're all dodgy, unless you want like a bag of weed or something, then they'll probably be able to supply you with some, to be brutally honest. So yeah, I see it, that's not gone too bad. And two halves have gone together. And like I say, there's a bit of room up the back, so we can get in, which is quite nice. So what we'll do is, where the blue tack is, we'll just put a dab of glue just up there. It don't matter if the blue tack sticks in. It just means then that we know that that piece is going to be smack where we want it. There, just a little bit of glue. I can't remember if I said in the other video, one of you was asking if you have to pull the parts apart. You don't. As long as it's butted together, it just melts the glue. Let's get a little blow. I'll say that'll be alright then when the wings fit on that. But I'll say we know then that that piece is bang where we want it, so just give that bit a little dribble of glue as well, just down there. There we go. Let's give that time to dry. Have a quick drink of a non-specific beverage. Yep. Just hear the train horns down the train line. Right, now what we can do is just add a little bit more glue at the back, because like I say, we know that piece is in the right place. Now, like I say, it don't matter that bit of blue tack in there. I hope all that was in shot. I keep really going out of shot at the moment. It's not good. I'm in markers, and if you're wondering what this is, it's a Yellow Jackets gnat. I was just priming it up last night, ready for Bolton, hopefully. Just get that dry. Oh, the masking tape's just coming off this. It's a bit of a pain, the old masking tape. There we go. But yeah, hopefully this is going to be ready for Bolton. Just made myself a nice little... Hold on a minute. Oh! Just made myself a nice little display stand Just a bit of scale scenes paper glued into a second-hand photo frame. It makes a nice, quite a nice little little display then for the planes. Something a little bit different. Right, let us see if we can get that in. There, once again, there's another little recess. There's always recesses where you've got to put the panels in, which is quite useful. To be brutally honest, you can't actually see this one though. So I wouldn't normally have put the actual control panel on. I'd have just I'd left it because that bloody minute. You can't see them anyway. You can't. Oops. This is going well. Yeah, they're having domestic again. How fun. So if you can hear any glasses now breaking, it is next door. Oh, the joys. The old Bill will be round in a minute. You watch. There we go. What a dab of glue. Just there. Just there. Just there. There we go. You see. Zoom in there. Got the old control panel in there. Right, just get all a quick second just to dry. Like I say, when you're gluing the little bits in, it dries pretty quickly, so it's not too bad. But like I say, when you're doing the two halves together, it's always best just to get a day just so you know it's fully dry before you start messing around. And like I say, and then next time we're ready then to drop it down onto the wings. So yeah, drop it onto the wings there. Little back piece, all the back bits to do, scoop. Little exhaust, radiators, little scoops. We'll leave the back landing gear off, and we will leave the front landing gear off until we've painted it, like the tiny little piece there as well. The aerials, we'll leave them until it's all painted up, just so we don't knock it off, because I've done it before where I've bolted everything together. I painted it and then everything fell off. It did, which annoyed me somewhat. But right, let us see if we can get this slot together. It should just plonk together now, because we've already lined it up and put a little bit of glue. Hey, look at that. Can't be bad. Almost as if I know what I'm doing. It is. So yeah, we're just going to feel across there as we nail. It just helps so much when you're trying to watch it, but that's quite together. So a little bit of tape across that, always double checking. You can just see down there's no lip, and if there is a tiny one, we'll be able to take that out with just a bit of a sand with the sanding sticks, because obviously there's going to be a little line where the glue is. It's just a little bit there. Let's pull that off a little bit. That's better. Just plonk a little bit of glue down there. A little bit of glue there. I'll probably use far too much glue. Whoops, I'm all out of shot as normal. Story about my life doing this, isn't it? Me out of shot. So yeah, I've just been pulling out another model ready for Scar Model World at Telford in November. USA 1 monster truck in 1/25 scale. Unfortunately, the chassis weren't moulded properly, so it was a big chunk missing out of it. But luckily, some really nice gentleman from the States, he's sending me a spare chassis. He's got a few spare chassis, so he says he's going to send us one, which is really nice of him. I was a bit annoyed, and it's a 10-year-old kit now, so I doubt they've got any. I doubt they've got any spares. The company who make it, but I'll say this really nice gent is sending me one across from the States, so for free as well, which is really nice of him. I was offered to pay his postage, like he's like, nah, don't worry about it, dude. I was like, sweet, that'll do me nicely. Nice little bit of glue there. I'll say it don't matter that the back's not together, as long as we've got the front together, and then we can do the back. It looks like we're gonna have to do a bit of tidying up just round here, possibly a little bit of tidying up there. Just tell me in the comments how it looks now with the torch on the phone. Is it focused a little bit, Alex? It does appear to be so much more focused. It's not fighting with the light above me, which is quite nice. So yeah, so just give that a little bit of time to dry. I've probably ripped a bit too much tape off. Let me just cut some tape. So I've got a smaller piece. The tape will always come off the glue, so it's not too bad. Just wang a bit on that. It will always come off the glue. It will. Like I say, we're just concentrating on these top edges. As long as these top edges are looking quite good, then we are in the wheelhouse. Like that's good as well. So what we'll do is just put a dab of glue down the back of that. Zoom, there it goes, all the way down. Squeeze it together. Little rub the excess glue off, and the ubiquitous clothes peg. Ooh, if it'll work. Oops, no. That's almost like a 3D then, wasn't it? Shooting at you. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. It's have to be a little bit of tape. A little more tape. I was hoping a peg would work there. Clearly not. There we go. There's actually nothing on the bottom to watch, so you have to put like a panel in, which is a bit weird, but you have to do that after you've put the wings in. So yeah, just feeling like across the top again. No ridges. There's a tiny one, but we can deal with a tiny one. That's nothing to deal with. It's a tiny one. A little double glue down there. More tape. It's all about the tape. But I say the tape won't glue to glue, so it's all right. I'll just trim this next piece of tape down a little bit. Stick to my fingers, I know where it is. I don't know if it's stuck to my fingers. We're still in shot, just about. Wood. You can almost see. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You see the glisten of the glue shooting along the seam. Like I said before, it's capillary reaction. A bit like when you're doing soldering. Heat the solder up, which heats the flux up, which then just helps draw the solder up. But yeah, there we go. That's a little bit there, but it's nothing major. We can sand that down. We can just that bit there. There we go. Just pull that off of that little bit. Last little bit of tape across there. There we go, folks. So yeah, just see all the cockpit section in there. So let's say from the outside, you can't really see it that lot. You can't. And just put a dab of glue down the back of that edge there. Dush, there we go. And that'll hold that section in. And just a little bit right there. Yeah, there we go, guys. Another bit done. So we've now got the two fuselage halves joined together, cockpits in. Next time we'll plonk it down onto the wing and then get on with all the other little bits and bobs before we get to painting. Hope you enjoyed that, folks, and I'll see you later.